Let's go, let's go. I'm like a dirty martini, like dirty, sweet, fun, really quick. I don't need to drag out the process. Let's get it done. I'm that kind of girl. My name is Tai Nguyen. For those who don't know me, I have been in the real estate industry for 22 years. Yes, I do look 20, so figure out the math. I've sold over 440 homes, a lot of off-market deals in my career. It's my jam. I've done a lot of off-market deals because, my dad, he started building houses with his friend. His name is Kai. I'm Tai, he's Kai. And they would go up to him and they're like, hey, I have a lot over there. I don't know what to do. You want to buy it? My dad would go over there and like, I'll give you $90,000 for your lot. And he built a $500,000 house. And when he built it for Asian people where you have a second door downstairs for the mom or you want to rent it out so you make income. And then he'll have like a prayer room for the ancestors like grandma, grandpa, like the whole ancestor line. That's my dad. And people would drive by and literally they'd give him $250,000 cash, no written note to build the house for him. So that's how my dad got started. And I was like, Dad, you're getting all these deals off market? He was like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit, he knows something that I don't know. So it's like, I need to learn from my dad. And he barely spoke English. And I was at this big firm that only taught me how to buy and sell houses on market. So I learned to flip my mindset. I started flipping in 2014, happily married for 17 years to my amazing husband, 3 kids, definitely my why. And my goal in this industry is to create communities so that we can all build wealth together. Because if we can build a big life together. I was seeing my beautiful family. I manifested this family. When I was 20, I manifested a daughter in the beginning, another daughter, but I had a son, that was okay. And then I manifested another daughter at 40. So I had my last one at 40. It's all mental, you guys. And I'm gonna play a video for you guys, and it's really gonna define why affirmation, words you say to yourself, the people around you will change your energy and your frequency. Because when you believe in yourself, and you change your frequency, you could alter the state of mind and where you live and who you become. I'm gonna teach you guys that. So I talk about the 3 steps. It's really simple. If you follow these 3 steps, I promise you, you will make more than $250,000 a year. So I ChatGPT the percentage of household income that makes over $250 in Vancouver, Washington. And you know what ChatGPT said? 3%. 3% of the population, over 1 million families in this area, make over $250,000. So that's only 2,300 people in this community that makes over $250,000. If you're rolling a better car than I am, you live in a nicer house than I am, you have a mind shift that you have to change, correct? We're spending more money than we make because we want to paint this picture that we live in this big life when we don't. I'm gonna teach you guys mindset, emotional attachment, and environment. So if you can visualize yourself being the future you. So think about yourself. Who is the future you right now? Visualize your future self. And then not only when you visualize, you have to live and become that person. So then you have to evaluate the people around you. Are they gonna help you get to that next level, right? Because their energy and their frequency is going to radiate to you. When someone walks in the room, you're like, oh, I feel that person. Or like, oh, I'm not gonna have lunch for that person because they bring me down. You feel it. When you hear someone sing a song and then you get goosebumps, that's energy. You have to visualize, then you have to have an emotional connection to it. Because if you can't emotionally connect with someone, you're never gonna get there. And the third is your environment. This is an environment where we can talk about money and everybody celebrates it. But when you go to your friend's house and you talk about money, they're like, damn, she's greedy. Like, oh, damn, she always talks about her taxes because she makes so much money. I don't want to hear about the amount of taxes she has to pay. It's their environment. So if you put yourself in that environment and they bring you down, you're in the wrong environment. Like Tony Robbins talked about, he was invited to a billionaire club. He was making about like $1 million to $5 million. But when he was invited to a billionaire club, in 2 years, he became a billionaire. So if you're invited to a room like this where people are making $500,000 or more, I promise you, eventually you will get get there. Can everybody read this with me? Okay, I'm gonna count to 3 and we're gonna read it together, okay? Because words are energy. Let's go, ready? 1, 2, 3. I am confident in my abilities to achieve my goals. I am deserving of success and happiness. I am in control of my thoughts and my emotion. I am worthy of all good things life has offered. I am resilient and I can overcome any obstacles. I am grateful for all the opportunity that comes my way. I'm constantly growing and evolving. I am a beacon of strength, inspiration, and power. I am worthy of unlimited success and extraordinary happiness. How does that feel? How does that feel? It feels so good. When you speak good to yourself, your friends and your kids will feel it because you love yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, correct? So I'm gonna play this video for you guys. It's so important. I need everyone to focus. This video is gonna change your fucking life. So listen up. Okay, everybody. I asked ChatGPT how much of our body is made of water, and it said that we're made up of 55% water. So half of what you think, you become. Obviously, the experiment says that. Who here has self-doubt? Raise your hand. We should all raise our hand. We all have self-doubt. If you say good things to yourself, you start to believe in it because the universe doesn't know what's fake and what's real. You decide what's fake and what's real. It also says that your brain is 75% water. So if you don't feed your brain with good thoughts, then how are you gonna think positive? How do you think you're gonna get to that next level? So that leads me to the next step. So step 1 is mindset, being around good people that gives you good energy, like rooms like this, people who believe in you, people are pouring into you without expecting something in return. Step 2 is building your lead source. It doesn't matter what field you're in, you have to pick out 3 pillars. What are those 3 pillars that is gonna help you generate the most amount of business? As real estate agents, is it door knocking, sales, door to door, business to business? What are the 3 lead generation system that you're gonna implement to make 6 figures? The more you do, the less you succeed. You can't be a professional swim person or Olympic if you're playing basketball and you're swimming at the same time. You're not gonna be good at anything. The jack of all trades, the master of none. So focus on 3 things that's gonna make you most amount of money, but focus on things that make you happy, like makes you feel alive, makes you feel like it's not work. So 3 lead generation system to get you there. So these are some ideas. If you ever want these slides, I'll give it to you. Just let me know. Look me up, Ty to Win, on Instagram. So these are just some of the top 20 lead generation activities. I found it on ChatGPT. Here is just an example, a glimpse of my business and how I implemented this to exceed 6 figures per year. And I do this on my sleep because I've done it year over year for the past 20 years. So when I wake up, I get a lead. I was on the car today with Francis and I was driving and one of the agents on my team said Ty. So I was on TikTok and this guy messaged me on TikTok and he has 6 new construction in Burien, Washington, and he wants us to list it because he likes me. But I've never sold anything in Burien, so can you co-list it with me? All day. That's what I do. So 3 lead generation that gets me 6 figures. I make about $500,000, but I net about, I would say 320, depending on how much I invest and how much I move my money. My database, past clients, that's the most important. People already know you that want to do business with you. You need to get them on a birthday program. Hey, it's your birthday. Let's go coffee. Let me get you a card. Send them a personal card. Don't Facebook message them and say happy birthday because you're like everybody else. I don't know, send them flowers. Send them a basket of wine. I don't care. Drop by their house. Give them a dog treat. I don't know. Do something that's different, okay? Your database will feed you. Business to business. Who do I know? Construction guys, house cleaners, landscapers. These are all my people. They send me deals all the time. I have this guy who lends me hard money. He sends me all his clients. Why? Because I'm so active. Like Michael makes me a rock star. You know, like people watch my video and they're like, Ty, I just saw your video, it's so good. I didn't even watch it. It's because I don't want to get in my own head because I'm insecure. My face is not filtered. I don't even look right. Michael, can we delete it? You're in your own head, don't do that. Just get your shit out there. No one cares besides you. And then client events. So every year I have a pumpkin patch event. I gave out 1,300 pumpkins last year. And I got 3 listings in Bellevue, $4 million worth of real estate. Because I gave $12 pumpkin to 10 clients that are elite clients of mine. Client appreciation event is the way to go because you know why? You have an excuse to call them. You're giving value to them. And you get to see 150 people in 2 hours. Belly to belly is how business are made. Now that I see you guys, if you DM me, I'd rather give you a deal than someone I don't know because we had a face-to-face, correct? So database gives me about 8 to 12 transactions a year. Okay, lead flow. So Michael does my social media and I shoot once a month. He puts out 10 videos like shorts, YouTube, he does all that. And I get 10 videos out every month. So I sound like the expert. I ask new construction companies, Joe does, and I do videos at luxury new construction. And everybody thinks that I'm listing those new construction, but I'm not. People out there don't know. It's just we know, but they don't know out there. They don't know that we are not the listing agent. They think that we know what we're doing because we're out there at the luxury construction. The videos just listed, pending, sold, lifestyles. I get 5 to 8 transactions out of there. And then agent to agent, I have a downline of 65 agents under me. I would say more than that right now because my team has grown. I would say 8 to 12 transactions a year because I've trained, co-list, flip, and assign deals. Out of here, I do approximately like 25 transactions. I flip 3 homes a year and that gets me to $500,000 while I'm on vacation. It's not that hard. I used to do like 30 to 40 transactions a year and my phone is just like constant. I'm in the hamster wheel. But once I got this dialed down, it becomes a lot easier. Why tracking matters. Top producer always track. So you want to track where your lead's coming from. Michelle sent you a lead. Thank you, Michelle. Send her a card, send her a gift basket. I appreciate you. She goes into your yearly top referral group. You wine and dine them at the end of the year. They want to do it again because they're in your top wine and dine community. I have someone who was like, I'm 1 referral away from being at your top 10%. I'm going to refer you 1 more deal so I can go to a private dinner with you at the end of the year. That's how competitive people become when you tell them, when you hit 5 referrals, we go to a private dining at the end of the year. So example, if your goal is to make $100,000 on average commission, your checks are $12,500. On a 500 transaction, 2.5%, you need to close 10 transactions. Your closing ratio is 1 out of 3 appointments. So you need 30 appointments minus your cap. If your average price point is $650, you're making $16,000 a check. 16 times 25. Do you think I need to sweat it? No, because I have my 3 pillars. Who here has 3 pillars and then they focus on their 3 pillars in their real estate or in their business?
What do you mean by 3 pillars?
What you focus on, like where your business, where you focus on your lead gen.
I like flipping all of my rentals.
You flip your rentals?
That's what I did before I got ejected from my house. The whole time I worked for the government and I called it evicted, but in the pandemic, COVID-19, I got ejected. But for the 10 years or more that I worked for the United States government in eviction, it was always called eviction, but in COVID-19, I got ejected from my house. So whatever ejected is, that's what happened to me. But prior to that, what I did was flip all of my rentals and then to houses that I would put them on the market, put them up for sale, and then I would make anywhere from 100 to 200.
Are you happy where you're at?
No, absolutely not. COVID-19 was not good to me.
Yeah, I think just getting focused on your pillars will help you grow your business and controlling that. Okay, so I have this cool lead tracker. If you guys want this, I created this. And the agents on my team that utilize this tracker, they're making over 250. They're closing 3 transactions a month. Whoever wants this lead tracker, let me know, because here's the thing, on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? My goal once a week is 5 face-to-face, lunch, coffee appointments, 25 phone calls, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I skip it, I'll add a couple in here. I send cards out, so 2 cards every day. So a birthday card, a thank you card, I appreciate you card, leads, new leads, videos, events, buyer and seller. My goal is to make sure I add new leads onto this because new leads leads to new deals. So right right? Part of the affirmation is speaking good into your heart and into your body. So every morning I have this sheet. It says, I'm capable of achieving great things. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am worthy of love and happiness. I attract abundance into my life. I am in control of my thoughts and my emotion. I am resilient, strong, and brave. I trust the process of life. So I say this to myself in the morning. What I'm grateful for, I write that down. My priorities, if I can knock out my top 5 priorities, I win for the day. What would make me happy today? Like just going to the gym at 5:30, okay? Just like that alone, it fills me. Just one. And then family and personal commitment. So I have these sheets. If you guys ever want it, it's all yours. I'm here to share, to grow, and help you guys. I hope that was helpful.